Hello Suzuki Samurai community, Chris here from SamuraiForSale.com presenting this super clean, mostly original 1986 Suzuki Samurai JX. It's up for auction right now in our marketplace, so if you want to cut to the chase, you can head over there immediately to see the current bid and place one yourself. I will give more details on how the auction works later in this video and direct you back to a write-up on the rig so you can check out the over 170 photos and read all the details. But for now, I want to give you a little background on the vehicle, and we will also see a startup clip, close up on the engine running, a walk around, peek at the interior, as well as see a test drive. This Samurai is currently located in Bend, Oregon and has both an Oregon title and plates. However, it was recently relocated to Bend and before that spent its entire life in Southern California. The current owner purchased in April of 2025 when he was living in the San Fernando Valley and only put around 700 to 900 miles on it, cruising around beach towns on the weekends. So, two key things to get out of this is one, there is no rust anywhere on the vehicle because it's been in SoCal all this time, and two, it's always past smog, which is an important note for potential California buyers. From a drivetrain perspective, this Samurai has the stock 1.3 liter 8-valve motor with a 5-speed manual transmission, and of course, it's 4-wheel drive. Let's take a look at an engine startup, view of the exhaust, and close up on the motor running. What really sets this rig apart though is the super clean interior. No rips or tears, no stains, the seats are immaculate, dash has no cracks, and it's got this updated sound system. The owner also recently purchased a new soft top for this rig, you can see here. The odometer is showing 39,000 miles, but it's likely been rolled over once. Now, let's check out this Samurai on a test drive. Couple imperfections to note. There is some damage here on the passenger front quarter panel. There is wear on the B-pillars and the rear bumper is sagging on the passenger side. It also has some of the normal wear on the paint as you can see from the pictures. The graphics and decals are still in pretty good shape though. And that's it. Here's your chance to own this semi-stock Samurai. If you go to our website, SamuraiForSale.com, there is a write-up at the top of our homepage with more details, and like I said, over 170 photos covering basically every inch of the rig. To bid, head over to our marketplace by visiting our site and hitting the marketplace link, or go directly there at marketplace.SamuraiForSale.com. Find this Samurai on top, click on it to view. From there, you can register to bid. A big item that sets us apart from most other auction houses is that we do not charge the buyer a fee. That is right, there are no fees for the buyer. You simply pay the final bid price. However, to keep the auction safe and to prevent bid fraud, we do run a temporary $99 credit card authorization that is 100% refundable. Another thing we do with our auctions in order to keep the buyer and seller safe is provide funds and title transfer through Secure Pay via our technology partners. Also, unlike some other auction houses out there, we don't leave it just up to the buyer and seller to figure things out after the auction concludes. We make sure the deal gets done. There is a full terms and conditions on bidding available at the auction, but here's a quick rundown of how it works. The buyer successfully wins the auction. The buyer funds the winning bid amount to a secure escrow account that also holds the vehicle title. The buyer receives the vehicle either in person or via shipping. The buyer accepts the vehicle and okays the condition. Then and only then are the funds released to the seller and the title is transferred to the buyer. Again, as a reminder, there are no fees to the buyer for this service. The buyer is, however, responsible for either picking up or shipping the vehicle. So go bid on this Samurai, but hurry because the auction does end on January 4th, 2026 at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Start your new year off with a new Sammy. Any questions or thoughts you have on this rig, let us know down in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more Samurais.